So let's just set it up here. There's so many of me looking at me here. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Lisa. Okay, I think I'm live in the Facebook group. Okay, so, ow, I just cut my nose with my nail. Okay, we're off to a good start. I just wanted to give you guys something to ponder today. So I want you to think back to 1 year ago to this day. See if you can even go through maybe your Instagram archive or hi Carrie, and just take a look and think back okay, where was I last September and what was going on in your life, and what did you want for yourself in the upcoming year? And I just if you're not seeing a huge change from year to year, that's not your fault. That is because our thoughts are habitual. So we wake up every day and cycle through the same 95% of our thoughts are the same. Hi, Joanne. Every single day. And did you know that 80% of them are negative? I did not know until I looked up that statistic today. So that is insane that hi Lauren, that every single day we're having 95% of the exact same thoughts cycling through our life, and 80% of them are negative. So things are never going to change until you tackle the basis of the problem. Like taking action without actually addressing the thought process behind it first is like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. You're never going to make a change that way. It's going to be so hard. It's going to require so much willpower. And you can never win against your subconscious mind. So that's why so many of us fail when it comes to setting huge goals, is that we get really excited and then we're all motivated and we start taking action. Does this sound familiar? But we haven't addressed our underlying beliefs and thoughts that created where we are in the first place. So we're trying to use willpower. Hi, Molly. Oh, all the friends are here. We're trying to use willpower to kind of force ourselves into creating a change, but it never works. And that's not your fault because of how your brain is programmed to run. So it's habitual. It's meant to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you alive. And it's not going to change until we actually influence it with our subconscious mind. So that's why you need to know the proper way to start shifting your subconscious mind and changing your thoughts. And then instead of willpowering yourself to success, you can effortlessly succeed because you've changed the actual source of the problem. So if you don't believe that your thoughts are that powerful, let's just break it down for you. So every single thing that exists in your reality was once just a thought. Absolutely nothing can be created without the initial thought that started it. I think we can all agree on that. And also any action taken in your life cannot be done without the thought that preceded taking that action. So you can't do anything without the thought being the initial impulse of your entire life, yet we really forget to address it. So let's say that Steve Jobs, we'll use Steve Jobs as an example, had thought of the iPhone, but his constant subconscious mind chatter was well, that's impossible. This can't be done. There's no point. What a waste of time. Why would I even try? And what action is he going to take from that place of disempowerment? Zero. And that isn't even bringing into the mix law of attraction manifestation, which I'm going to get to. So if you want to create something, you need to start changing your thoughts around it first. And otherwise, you're just going to be fighting a losing battle, which is psychology 101. And then when we start adding in the mystery of the universe, the synchronicities and magic that can start happening when we open ourselves up to connecting to the possibilities a little bit more, law of attraction is like attracts like. So for example, like I said at the beginning of this, you wake up with the same 95% of thoughts each day and you keep doing the same thing every day. And like attracts like you're just attracting the same thoughts again and again and again. In fact, it's actually much more likely to get worse over time because 80% of those thoughts are negative and they're attracting in more negative thoughts. So if you think back to your life a year ago, are you improving? Have things changed drastically or a little bit? Have they gone downhill? Because I've gone both ways. I talked about that in my podcast yesterday. And thoughts are also involved with law of attraction. So one small positive thought can start attracting more positive thoughts, more positive feelings, more positive actions. And I can say this for sure in my life because When I was at my lowest point, when I was really depressed and really down, I read this book by Gabby Bernstein. I think it was the 40-Day Miracle or whatever. And it got me to start noticing 3 good things a day. And that like began my entire transformation of my life. Elisa said, for the subconscious and changing thoughts, I found that it is equally important to do the positive stuff like affirmations, but also the shadow work and deep digging. Exactly. I actually spent like a few hours journaling this morning on like working through my negative subconscious thoughts, because until we bring them to the surface, we can't change them. So I'm going to teach you guys all about that in the manifestation experiment. So let's say we come back to the Steve Jobs example, and he signed up for the manifestation experiment because he's curious. He wants to know. He wants to make his life better. And Tara Brunet mindset seems like she knows what she's talking about. I do. And I get him to start changing his initial thought through the mindset and the mindset work and the hacks we do in my courses. And pretty soon he's waking up each day and thinking like, oh, that is possible. This could be incredible. This could actually be a brilliant idea. Like, I'm going to be a bazillionaire. And the action steps that are going to come out of that thinking versus the thinking from before are going to be completely different. And then there's also energy. So we are all made up of energy. And if you didn't know that, now you know. And you may realize that you can sense people's energy. So like you know when your partner is pissed off even without them having to say anything. You can sense when you really want to be around a person, or when they're like an energy sucking vampire, and you innately kind of know who you connect with based off of their energy. And your energy is purely the sum of your thoughts and consciousness. So you can shift your energy and then start shifting the people that are coming into your life, the way people are showing up for you, the way things are working out for you, if they're like always working out for you, if they're not always working out for you, like you can start shifting that. And this is all coming back to the thoughts that we're thinking every single day that are creating a vibration and a frequency. And that is drawing in more like thoughts, more like feelings and actions. And then that is creating our results. Still with me? And then that's the reason why I've created the manifestation experiment, and for it to be an entire year, because a lot of people underestimate what they can accomplish within a year. And I'm so determined to show you guys that you can accomplish absolutely anything you want in the next year, literally anything. And I'm going to give you the tools and the steps to make it happen. Sam said, love my makeup. Thank you so much. I did it just for this live stream. So in a year of the manifestation experiment, you could expect to be in a body that you feel fucking amazing in, excuse my language, in a relationship, marriage, partnership that is incredibly fulfilling, regardless if it's the relationship that you're already in and you want to improve it, or a new one. I'll teach you how to create like magical relationships without needing the other person to do a thing. This is like the best life hack ever. A career you may have never thought was possible for you, making more money than you've ever had, experiencing so much freedom, joy, abundance, living a life that's so much better than you've ever dreamed of. And I don't want to say I can guarantee it, but I can basically guarantee it because I have done it, and I took a lot of notes. I created a lot of courses over the past year, and I have the breakdown that I'm going to be giving to you throughout the next 12 months. So what is the manifestation experiment? It's a year-long experiment, and the reason I called it an experiment is because I think it really allows people to be much more open to possibilities, and that is what this year is going to be all about. Instead of noticing like Steve Jobs being like, well, that's not possible, I want this year to be all about like opening yourself up, like what if it's possible? What if all of those things could change in the next year? What if I could be in a completely new place a year from now? Because you absolutely can. And it's going to give you the exact blueprint that you need to change your life. We're going to be doing it all together as a group, and all the guidance you need to make it happen. Elisa said, will the content of the experiment be different from the membership? Yes. So the content of the experiment, you included in it is the membership, a year of the membership, but you're also getting the entire 9-week Manifesting Dream Body course, the Manifest Mondays course, the Sweat Soul Smile course. And then on top of that, what I'm creating is basically an entire year plan and schedule that is designed to guide you through just a total life transformation. So if you're inside the membership, you'd be getting the bonus of the courses. You'd also be getting the guidance for the entire year, the group of people doing it all together, working through everything together, like with the schedule, with the daily posting, with the accountability. If there isn't too many people inside, I'm going to do like a WhatsApp chat so we can just all be cheering each other on. I want to create like such a tight-knit group of people that are just cheering each other on and just changing their life together. And we can look back in a year from now and just be like, holy crap, look how much has changed. And then the bonus of that is that if you have paid for any of those previous courses, so Sweat Soul Smile, Manifesting Dream Body, Manifest Mondays, or the year of the membership, that is taken off the price of this experiment. So I never want you to pay for anything twice. Anything you bought previously will be taken off the total, and then you're just paying to be in the experiment, the guidance, the schedule, all the additional courses, etc. And so altogether, it's worth $2,060, and I'm only charging $1,500 for the entire year. I have payment plans available as well, and like I said, anything you previously purchased will be taken off, so you can just shoot me an email. The link is in my bio, and shoot me an email and I will tell you. I can look back at what you previously purchased, so I can tell you. I'll give you a coupon code to take that amount off. And I'm just designing it for complete and total transformation in every area. We're going to be hitting dream body, dream life, dream career, dream relationships, money. Just recreate what is it that you want. If you guys can give me a year of being open to what I'm teaching and going all in, I'm going to give you everything you wanted and more. That's going to be my That's going to be my slogan for the next year. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So think back to where you were a year ago, and are things changing for you? Because if they're not really changing, that's just a sign that your thoughts are very habitual. You're normal, you're human, but you can 1,000,000% take action on that and start shifting your thoughts one thought at a time and start seeing drastically different results. And if you want more information on the manifestation experiment, just go to link in my bio or tarabrunet.com/the manifestation experiment. And I'll see you guys in it. We start on Monday, so soon. Okay, bye. I hate ending the videos and then people are still watching.